I mean, I've never seen a more disgusting human being than this guy. The Charlie Kirk Memorial is indistinguishable from a Nazi rally. Really? Really? Indistinguishable. This guy is actually exposing the left and his followers to extreme amounts of like propaganda and hate towards the right. I really believe that Destiny could be accountable directly to the assassination attempt, if not actually in cahoots in communication with the assassin. Now, I believe the FBI actually assassinated Charlie Kirk. I believe that the FBI organized it and then organized a butchered investigation for it and screwed the whole investigation. And basically, it was a full organization of FBI informants and FBI officials. And basically, only one of them got the fall for it, and they made sure of that. The FBI made sure that only one person gets the fall for the whole issue, with the evidences that they've pushed forwards, and therefore, and all the evidence are butchered in my opinion. So I really believe the FBI completely organized the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Now, do I believe that Destiny is a Fed? 100%. I believe Destiny is a Fed. I do 100% believe Destiny is a federal informant, that he works with the federal government, that he's in cahoots and that gets paid by the federal government or by some kind of organization. I know he's getting paid by private organization. I can't prove the federal government, but I know that there's a lot of Democratic and lefty associations that pay this guy a salary. So I could just assume that he's working for one of these lefty groups, and these lefty groups are working for the FBI. And now the CIA does this all the time. Like the National Endowment of Democracy is a CIA cutout, where the CIA basically funds the National Endowment of Democracy, but basically it looks like it's not. It looks like it's a private organization funding non-CIA assets. And therefore, but basically anybody that was funded by the National Endowment for Democracy is a CIA agent, basically, because they follow that agenda. So it's a very similar pathway here is what I'm seeing. And Destiny is the leader of this pathway, leader of the propaganda campaign, leader of kind of the prophet for these Democrats to show them the way, of hate. And let's see these actual comment section. I think the whole comment section is going to agree with him, because this is a propaganda campaign. This is a propaganda campaign that's extremely successful. This is a propaganda campaign that's been pushed upon the American people for the past 12 years, since Barack Obama, I believe. This campaign of the right wing versus the left wing. You hate these people. These people are out to take from you and take from what you have and destroy you and step on your head. And of course, the comment sections are all going to agree with Destiny. Now, I want to know, if I ask Destiny here, what is one thing that is indistinguishable from a Nazi rally? He couldn't actually name it. He can't name flags. He can't name ideologies. He can't name chants. He can't name anything. Except that maybe there's white people in the rally. Is that his proof that this is a Nazi rally? But let's digress. Like, I'm going to digress. You think I'm going to actually go on a debate with Destiny, and Destiny is actually going to debate me on the issues and actually come up with actual answers to my questions? He's never going to do that. What he's going to do is he's going to be belligerent, excite his and propagandize his little small-brained. And I really believe that most of his fans are at 80 IQ. I don't believe any of his fans are higher than 80 IQ. Maybe 1% of his fans are higher than 80 IQ. Basically, the dumbest people on the earth follow Destiny. And so, of course, it's easy for him to lie to them. Of course, he's going to say it's indistinguishable from a Nazi rally, and everyone's going to be like, yeah, you're right. Even though there's not a single piece of shred of evidence they can show except that maybe people were white there. That white was majority of the people. I really don't understand this. Does he ever explain what is indistinguishable from the Nazi rally? Were there flags? Were they chanting Nazi ideology? Were they doing anything? No, he never actually expands on this. And instead he just makes this indistinguishable from a Nazi rally, and fuck anyone who pretends it's not. Well, I'm pretending it's not, and Destiny, instead of coming and debating me so I can dismantle him and I can shred him into pieces live on my camera and have all you guys donate to me and laugh at him, he's just gonna say fuck me. You know what I mean? So that's his answer to me. And of course, you know, as a number one propagandist for the federal government, you know, he's able to say F me and get away with it. People actually respect him. All right, let's see more people actually laughing at this. Please refer to the graphic below to see how Destiny's strategy is being received by the country. I'm here to bridge the gap. Let's talk. Destiny shoots. They shot him. Your side needs to turn the temperature down. For real, this is pretty much Destiny. At least one guy in the comment section understands. Was this rally comparable to a Nazi rally? Let's see if it is. Grok, based on reports for NPR, was a large event blending mourning, Christian themes, and political speeches by Trump. Some critics draw Nazi rally parallels due to crowd size staging and martyr rhetoric. That's it? Martyr rhetoric? So if I say that Charlie was a martyr as a Muslim, I'm a Nazi? Wow. Others reject this as exaggerated comparisons are subjective. No consensus exists. Yeah, so that means this is there's no truth to it. You know what I've noticed? Everyone there seems happy, even in grief. Their faith gives them comfort. Their movement believes America is fundamentally a force for good. Yeah, this is such a dumbass. Whoever believes that America is a fundamental force for good is mentally ill. Mentally ill. I used to get angry with with your demonic takes, but now I just feel sorry for you. Poor guy. Erica Kirk forgives her husband's killers, and you called her a Nazi? What a great point. Imagine you forgive your husband's murderer 2 weeks after the murder, less than 2 weeks after the murder, and you're called a schmatzi for it. Oh, unbelievable. That young man, I forgive him. Adolf Hitler, 1939, for real. Clear comparison between Adolf Hitler's speeches and this Charlie Kirk memorial funeral. Imagine comparing a funeral to a Hitler speech. I mean, this is unbelievable. Look, I've studied the Nazis deeply. My maternal grandfather marched through 5 nations. This is not Nazism. Look at the videos of the Nuremberg. Tell me you can't see the difference. For Pete's sake, Charlie Kirk stood on the scene and forgave the killer. Do you have any concept of how difficult these words had to have been uttered? My mom's a widow. I have an inkling, but even I can't fathom it. Imagine Hitler standing on stage and publicly forgiving the Jews for perceived grievances he had with them. Does that sound very Nazi to you? You are smarter than that. No, he's not. He's really not smart. Every debate he's ever had with Andrew Wilson, he's lost. Every single debate. Why? Because his debate tactic is to lie and hope to God that you don't know the truth. That's it. So anyone that knows the truth actually destroys him. Every single time he's ever debated Andrew Wilson, he gets shredded. Because he doesn't know how to debate. He's a bad debater. Destiny just knows that he's losing debate. He's really good at noticing when he's losing the debate to obfuscate and change the subject. But he's actually a really bad debater. You still have freedom of speech. Charlie does not. Probably because of hatred fueled by people like you. Thank you for showing us your cards. Anyway, so Stephen Bonnell is acting like Charlie Kirk is a funeral. The funeral is indistinguishable from a Nazi rally. I cannot compare this human being to anything else except like demon. And I know Steven will never ever debate me on this issue. He will never debate me. Why is this indistinguishable from a Nazi rally? He'll never debate me on anything. Because this guy is a bad actor. He's just bad faith. He's useless.